only peace was silence. The only peace was silence. This one's pretty fast. Give it up. You should get closer, but not too close, because not enough of you are wearing your mask today. If you want more, we got some at the merch table. If you don't want to hear about it, that's too goddamn bad. This next song's called One. Alright, so this is another new one, but right before we get to that, so I looked it up, and the Google Gemini They're out of here. The Google Gemini AI generated assumption of what penguin tastes like is beef, duck, and cod.
See, I told you this last time. You didn't have to ask the robot. The robot that kills everybody, you didn't have to ask them what penguin meat tastes like. You can just guess. Whatever.
Am I supposed to ask Bing?
No, you're supposed to ask your smart-ass bandmate. Because I don't know shit, but I can guess.
Answer is don't eat fucking meat, you losers.
Okay, that's fair.
Anyway, here's Split Song 3.
Thank you all so much for sticking around, coming back after a little intermission. Did I
Michigan gamers,
Yeah.
can I ask y'all to take like 3 steps in towards us, please? Yeah, I fuck with the big steps. Y'all are some big steppers, and I fuck with
Big
that.
stepper.
Certified? I don't know the next line. We're an emo band. I live in Chicago. The other two live in Michigan. We're very happy to be here. I know this is an emotional day for the people who are in the Goblin Zone, so I appreciate being a part of it. We're gonna play some songs for y'all. This first song is called Sleeper. It's not your fault you don't remember.
Tool to justify the destruction and occupation of another country. It has long been used to justify the killing, subjugation, and torture of another people. Racism is a vital weapon employed by this government. It is a more important weapon than a rifle, a tank, a bomber, or a battleship. It is more destructive than an artillery shell, or a bunker buster, or a Tomahawk missile. While all those weapons are created and owned by this government, they are harmless without people willing to use it around. They do not have to fight the war, they merely have to sell the war. They can spend millions on a single bomb, but that bomb only becomes a weapon when the ranks in the military are willing to follow orders to use it. They can send every last soldier anywhere on Earth. They're only in war, so they fight. And the ruling class, the billionaires who profit from human suffering,
Choke myself with blood and I decided to feel like you're so cool.